So we're heading out today for a day of thrift shopping with the family. Chair, it's cute. That's really adorable too. I haven't decided on this. I like the frame and the beveled glass, but I don't know. It's kind of between the frame and the chairs right now. Grandma had this kind of stuff when they were little. Look at these, all the different colors. I just had to film these old houses. They are so beautiful. The Goodwill that we visited was a little pricey, and I noticed every Goodwill really differs in every area. That's why I like to visit all over and find the ones that I like best. My son had to reach up high for me to get down this really cool cider making kit. I'm going to use it for making kombucha. I like to film a little of everything that catches my eye, even if I'm not going to purchase it. Just showing you what's available at different stores. Both of the stores that we visited were in Sheboygan, Michigan. First time ever shopping there, and it was really fun. I really love this picture, but I have way too many and it didn't need another one.
Oh, that is so cute. That is gorgeous.
I have one already, but
I know you have an adorable one, but this is so
do you
cute.
have one? So we just got to my friend's house after going thrift shopping, and that was a lot of fun. And I think we're just gonna have lunch with friends for a little bit, and then we might hit an antique store, and we're definitely gonna hit the nursery nearby. Yeah, it's lightning and raining, so a little hard to go outside right now and look at all the amazing plants. Seriously, I could hang out at a nursery all day. It's just so much fun. Garden centers are so dreamy. I love coming and just looking around and dreaming about my cottage garden and what I would love to add to it. It started storming here and actually lightning and thunder, so I'm just gonna look around and get some flowers. My favorite section in the garden center is gonna be roses and peonies, and of course just all the beautiful flowers, but roses and peonies are where my cottage heart goes. It is raining cats and dogs, so I'm not going to be able to give you that much of a tour right now just because it's raining like crazy. But I'm happy I found two really pretty peonies, and it's so crazy. You can hear lightning right now. But I found two peonies that I really like, so I'm going to be getting those. And I probably should get in now. Thank you. We had a really fun day yesterday getting all that fun stuff at thrift shopping and going to the nursery. It was really fun because my son got to go along with me. He's usually traveling and working and busy, so actually getting to go with his mom and do some shopping was a lot of fun. And then I took actually everybody, so we just had a real fun family day. So I didn't get as normally as a big of a haul as I usually do. I just kind of stuck with the things that I knew I would use and I wanted in the house. And you know, there's always those pieces that you find that you're like, wow, this is a one-of-a-kind piece. I'm definitely gonna get it and bring it home. And then there's pieces that you kind of hem and haw over. And for me, I did get one piece that I'm still not sure about. I think it's darling, but I kind of wondered, did I really need it? I hate it when I do that. Like, you get a piece and you're like, I really like it, but I'm just not sure. And one of those things that I'm really careful now with is glass. Like, I adore a good dish. I adore setting a beautiful table. But there's a point where you can have too many dishes and things like that. And at thrift stores, there are a ton of dishes. So you have to kind of, you know, use caution when going through the dish area. So this right here was $3.59. It's old, it's cute, and I thought I could put like compound butters with like flowers and honey in it. It needs a deep clean. I was gonna use a magic eraser. I mean, look at the flowers on it. It's just so sweet. It's such a sweet piece. I really like it. But I have been debating, did I really need that? Because I do have like a little butter thing. But I thought I could put a lot of homemade butter in here and compound butters, and it would be a really pretty serving dish. I'm still up in the air. Leave in the comments what you think. Should I have gotten it or should I have left it on the shelf? I definitely want to know your guys' opinion on this one. So I would call this my frou-frou item, but I really love this. This is going to look so cute in like my Victorian styled room area, but I thought it would look beautiful next to some books. It just reminds me of that European garden statues, and I love it that you can put a candle. And this was actually made in Germany, and it was $4.99. And I just thought it was darling and it would look really good in my Victorian desk. My kids kind of made fun of me for getting this. They always say Mom likes to collect the naked cherubim babies. But I actually just really, really like this. It just totally reminds me of that European flair. Whenever I find little pieces of art that might have been taken out of a frame and someone will randomly put it in like a thrift store, and usually it's really cheap. So I grab it and then I look for a frame, and you end up getting a piece of art or whatever you choose to get. And then you just find a frame, and it ends up being a little bit more economical that way versus just finding maybe an old picture at an antique store. But if you can actually find a frame to frame the old picture, it actually ends up being a little bit more cost effective. And for me, I found this darling picture. I just loved it. I think it might go in my daughter's room eventually. It just looks so pretty. And it was actually matted and everything. And someone, I guess, took it out of a frame, but it's older, and it was $2.39. $2.39. So all I have to do now is find a really cool vintage frame, and this will look so darling. And I can't wait to see this piece of art up on the wall. So far, everything that you saw was all at the Salvation Army, and I have one more thing that we got there, and that is this amazing frame. Now, this picture is really darling, but I'm actually going to take it out, and I'm probably going to put like material or some velvet. I'm not really sure yet. And I'm going to put dried flowers in it. I love this because this is actually like a domed frame. It's just a glass, domed glass. It's so beautiful. The reason I got this, and again, this frame is $19.99 for this whole picture, and it's a little more than I would spend regularly, but the frame is just gorgeous. I mean, it would be a lot more at an antique store. And just the little beautiful flowers all over this frame, the gold, it's old. It's gonna look amazing on my gallery wall. So I was sold for $19.99, and I am gonna take the picture out and put really beautiful flowers behind it. It's gonna kind of go with that Victorian dried flower look behind glass. I feel like that's gonna look really, really cool. I'm gonna have a DIY day really soon. I'll show you how I put the flowers behind here. I've got a cabinet to paint. Daniel needs to put our chandelier up. We might refinish another chair, so I think I'll do just a day of chores and fun things around the house in our DIY projects. So that will be down the road. I have had so many good comments from you guys. I mean, I can't even believe just all the great ideas, the things you guys have asked. I read every single one of your guys' comments, and I just wanted to thank you right now for all the comments, for all the love in the last few videos. It's actually kind of overwhelming, just the kindness and all of the just genuine good wishes and love and support that you guys give this channel. So I appreciate it. I just wanted to take a moment to say that. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comments that about what antiques you like here and what you think I should do with that little dish. I would love to hear from you guys. My husband did have a really good idea. He thinks that I should actually use this and force bulbs for winter in here on our table. So that is actually a really good idea. So definitely want to hear what you guys think. So that was everything that I actually got at the Salvation Army, and actually not true. We actually got some clothes, as you saw, trying on. My daughter got a beautiful wool overcoat for this winter. She looks so stylish in it. And then we just got some miscellaneous clothing for the kids. And as you saw, our little ones were with us. My 4-year-old dressed herself that day. So just want you guys to know that was 4-year-old fashion right there. But I wanted to go on to Goodwill. I wanted to show you guys, I only got 2 things at the Goodwill, and that was this beautiful, beautiful bowl. Natasha actually picked this out. She's like, Mom, homemade tortillas, chips, can you see this? She really loves all kinds of like pottery and any kind of neat dish. And this is actually made in Spain, and it's just beautiful. So we picked this up, and you know, I don't see the price tag on it. I think it was $4.99, but I can't quite remember because she's already used this twice. When we got home, she put stuff in it, and then she put some chips in it last night. So it's already been used, washed and used, but it's beautiful. And I can totally see homemade tortillas. She's on a tortilla kick right now. So We're looking at different kinds of masa and colored masa for homemade tortillas, so this will just look so beautiful. I'm sure you'll see it in a lot of videos. The last thing I got at Goodwill, I got that beautiful, beautiful dish. I got this cider making kit right here, and the reason I bought it is because it had really cool tools in it. It was $9.99, and it actually has a really, like, everything brand new in it. Like, let me open it up here. It has a glass carboy, and it has funnels and just all the stuff for like making all kinds of stuff. So I got it because I love making kombucha. You can also use them for making apple cider vinegar and just whatever you want to use it for. But I just thought for $9.99 that was a pretty good deal, so I grabbed it. I always love taking you guys along with me thrift shopping and just seeing everything. It was a really fun outing. And I enjoyed taking you to the nursery. We had that crazy storm come on us when we were there, but it was really fun, and it was fun to get some things from the nursery as well. Today, I'm gonna actually make some iced tea and show you guys just how I make my basic lemon iced tea that I like to take because I'm gonna do garden work. So as soon as I'm done making tea, we're gonna get out and do some garden work. I just appreciate you guys coming along with me today, and stay tuned for a lot of good videos coming up soon. I mix my sugar, maple or honey, whatever I'm using that day, into my slightly warmed leftover tea until dissolved, and I pour it into the pitcher. I add water and lemons, and then you have a good sweet lemon tea. We have a black tea for breakfast and usually in the afternoon. I save any leftover and pour it into a pitcher. I add a slosh of lemon juice, a quarter cup of sweetener of choice, and a fresh lemon sliced. Now we're going to get on with our gardening and the rest of our wattle border. We have 200 feet to weave. We are making 2 large 50-foot permaculture swells and working on a small cottage garden on the side of the house. More on that in future videos.